Right? Some say that today is the age of big data. Right? Data is being collected on us all the time. It's in the news all the time. I mean, one of the most controversial topics of the last year or so was the NSA and whether they're collecting too much information from us or not. How many of you are knowledgeable of that one and think that they are?
I think that a lot of the things, especially internet companies, are collecting information.
Yeah, well, the issue with the NSA is that we kind of know that our cell phone companies keep a lot of information on us. The NSA actually makes the phone companies give them the data so that then if they need to do a search, they've got all the data. They don't have to, at that point, go out and look for the data. Now, the question is, what data is it? Metadata is just, it tells that you called him and how long the call lasted. Okay, they definitely said we're doing metadata. They didn't necessarily own up to, well, actually, we do have the phone conversation, and we could have listened in on that too. And that's the part where people start getting pretty nervous about it. It's one thing if it's overseas. People say, oh, we're looking for foreign terrorists. It's another thing if it's like all of us in America to say, well, what are you doing that for? The census is a way that we know that data is collected, right? We do the census every 10 years by the Constitution to count how many of us there are and other characteristics of us. But it's also collected sometimes in ways you don't realize. Do you ever go into a store and they ask for your phone number as you're checking out? That they're collecting data on you. They want to be able to say every time you go in, what are you buying? And try to use statistics to figure out if there's a pattern. The example being the Target, where Target noticed, their statisticians, because they hire these guys, noticed that a few months before a woman, or a little bit of time before a woman will go on their baby registry, they tend to buy similar items like lotion and cotton balls and things like that. So they started directing their advertisements, coupons and things like that to people that they could see the pattern of buying. So they're thinking, oh, this person's pregnant. And they started sending them coupons for diapers and things like that. Well, they did that and got a father very upset because his daughter's like 15 years old. He says, what are you sending her coupons for diapers for? And they said, sorry, that was a mistake. But a couple days later, when they reached out to talk to him again, he said, you know what, turns out you were right. They knew it before he knew it. And they knew it by the pattern of buying because they were collecting data. Right?